Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. So, in today's video what we're going to talk about is the things that you should stop doing if you want to make sales or if you want to make more sales. So, if you want to know this, stick around. The first thing that people do that's really wrong is they pick a niche with no competition. What this means is they think that if there's no competition, they're gonna make a ton of sales because they are the only ones in that niche, which is wrong. If there's nobody in that niche, maybe there's a reason for that, and that reason could be that there's no market. If someone goes into a big market with a ton of competition, that's actually a good thing. Competition is good. Keep that in your mind. Competition is good, because if you go, for instance, in the dog niche, which is a huge niche with a ton of competition, you can narrow it down and, for instance, do a German or White Shepherd or something like that. You can just do that and you'll probably be making sales if you do things right, obviously, but that's very important. If you go to something that's completely new, either you're not gonna make sales, or if you are, that means you're a pretty good marketer. So if you're starting out, don't even think of it. Just go somewhere where there's a ton of competition and get your piece of the pie. The next thing is you want to spy on people that are making good sales in your niche. Don't go to another niche because things are different, but go to your niche. Browse on Instagram, watch the ads, how they're doing, what text they're doing, what images they're doing, how their website is going, things like that. Just look at everything they're doing, just spy on them for a bit and see what works. Then take these ads, keep the things that are working, but then tweak them to make it your own and better. If you think that something's better, just tweak it a little bit and do it better. Don't just reinvent the wheel, because if you're starting out, that's not good. Again, if you're a really good marketer, that could probably work, but if you're starting out, don't go all over the place. Do the things that are working. People know what they're doing, so take things that work and make it better, make it your own, and then scale from there, and you'll end up being a good marketer. But at the beginning, do the same as others and tweak it a little bit. The next thing, stop doing Facebook ads. If you haven't made sales, just forget about them. People are spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars and not making one sale, and there's a reason for that. If you don't know how to sell, if you don't know how Facebook ads work, it's just not gonna work. So you have to go on Instagram, hit up influencers, make 100 sales, and then create a lookalike audience. And then when you have that lookalike audience, then you can start moving to Facebook ads, because that will make it way easier for you to learn. And then after a while, once you get things going and you really figure out Facebook with that, then you can start doing cold targeting. But at first, if you haven't ever made a sale, or if you've made very few sales, just focus on Instagram influencers. Nothing else. You're just gonna waste your money and there's no point. Instead, spend your money on Instagram influencers. If that isn't working, you're doing something wrong. Don't go to Facebook. Change your product, change your website, change your Instagram influencer, anything like that. Just start all over again. Don't just think, oh, it's not working on Instagram, maybe it will on Facebook. I guarantee you, it's not. Next thing is, do not sell high ticket items when you're starting out. Again, I'm just gonna repeat myself here, but if you're a very good marketer, yes, you can sell high ticket items. If you're starting out, it's just gonna be way harder for you. Think of it, people are gonna think way more before buying something that's $200 rather than something that's $10. Because $10 for a lot of people is not that much money. $100 for most people, it is a lot of money. So just think of that. If you're starting out, if it's your very few first products, sell low ticket items. It's gonna make it way easier. There was that free plus shipping model, which kind of still works, but not too great. But I have a video of, I think it's called Why Free Plus Shipping is Dead or something on my channel, which you should definitely watch, because that will help you a lot selling lower ticket items. Once you figure that out, yes, you can move to higher ticket items, but just don't do that at first, because it's just gonna be beating yourself up basically. If you don't know how to make sales and you're trying to sell something expensive, yes, the margins are greater, but if you're not making one sale, well, you're done. So focus on lower ticket items. Once you know how to sell, then you can move up to higher ticket items. The next thing, and this is mostly on print on demand, but you can kind of do it with drop shipping as well, is you want to find your audience, then you want to like tailor your product around it. So for instance, you're going to the dog niche, then you find a fancy collar for German Shepherds, which I just talked about, because that's gonna help you so much more, because you're really focusing on people that are buying, not the product, on who to sell it to, because that's just gonna go all over the place. You're gonna have trouble finding the right people to sell it to. It's just gonna be way harder. So just find something that's easy to, like a good niche, find a good niche, and then sell products to that niche. And that can help you a lot of time and money, because it's just going to be way easier for you, and you don't want to be hard on yourself. Make it easy for you. That being said, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment if you want, just talk to me or whatever you want to say, I would appreciate it, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!